Today, on this episode of WAtv, we get to know more of our new teachers and staff and update you on all our news and notes and Warrior sports. This is WAtv. Hello, Wheaton Academy. I am Jackie, joined with my co-host Cecilia, and we are excited to bring you episode 3 of WAtv. Before we start, let's begin with a reading from today's New Testament reading challenge. Today's reading comes from Matthew 16:24-28. Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul? For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done. Truly I tell you, some who are standing here will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom." We hope this encourages you today and reminds you to live your life as Jesus would.
Thanks, Jackie. For our first segment, we wanted to continue to introduce a few more teachers to you all and learn a little bit more about them. Check it out.
What's up, Warriors? I'm Joseph.
And I'm Matthew.
And today we're going to be interviewing new teachers and staff so you can get to know them better.
All right, who do we have here today?
Miss Carr.
I'm Mr. Park.
Mrs. White.
Mr. Thorson.
All right. What brought you to this school, Mr. Thorson?
Well, I actually went to Wheaton Academy. I graduated in 2019, and then I lived around here and I worked in a different job, and me and my wife, Ann, just felt called to come work here and be involved in the ministry here.
I'm actually new to Illinois. So I moved here from Georgia in July, and my family is local, so I moved here to be closer to my family.
Well, I was a student here. I transferred in sophomore year, and then once I graduated, I went off to school for about a year, and then I came back and was employed as a summer receptionist, and now I'm the Friday receptionist.
Yeah, so I was teaching at Glenbard East before this, also teaching English, and then I don't really know what it was, but ended up opening up the Wheaton Academy questionnaire and filled it out, and one thing led to another, and I really felt God's pull here to step away from Glenbard East. There's actually another teacher who just came from Glenbard East. He had retired, but he's back here too. And we both made our way over here the same year.
How are you liking it so far?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Coaching football in the fall, it's always fun to start off like that. And then being involved in the classroom however I can has been awesome.
Oh, I love it. School culture here is awesome. Pumped about homecoming to see the whole school come alive.
Oh, yeah.
It's been awesome. I've really loved seeing the community, the ways that the students interact with each other, and I love the no phones. Because at Glenbard East, there were a lot of phones around all the time, and it really kept the students from getting to know each other well. A lot of students said that they really didn't know anyone. And what's been really awesome about here is the students know each other. You guys have really good relationships that everyone is very isolated in places where they still have their phones.
And then lastly, what would you like to be known for at this school?
I would like to be known for loving the students and my coworkers well.
I teach business classes, so I hope that my students feel like my classes are known for real life experience. So I hope that kids who leave my class feel like they're ready for whatever future they're trying to pursue.
This is a really good question, but I think what I would say is I want to be known for treating the English class like an art class, where you're learning how to appreciate things that are beautiful, the literature that we get to read, the poems that we get to read, and then also learning how to create art as well, and seeing your own writing in that way.
I would love to be known to be approachable. I want to have meaningful relationships with as many kids as possible. I had a lot of teachers and coaches that while I was here were very approachable, and I could, come to them with anything. And so I would love to be able to do that too.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. And I hope this helped you get to know some of the staff and teachers a little bit better.
Thanks, guys. Now for a few news and notes. Outspoken Creative Writing Club has started for the year. If you, a creative writer, are interested in creative writing of all kinds, this is the club for you. Come to Miss Strong's room 201 on Thursdays during lunch to play fun writing games or to take some time to pursue your own creative projects. Next, we have information regarding AP registration. AP registration is now open. If you are in an AP class and have not started this process, now is the time to do so. Talk to your AP teacher if you need to join codes or send Ms. Reynolds a Teams message if you are taking an independent study. Deadline to register and pay is November 14th.
Reminder that this Friday is an off-campus learning day. Be sure to check on campus for all your Friday assignments. Homecoming is around the corner. Don't forget to dress up. We start the week off strong with Color Day and Field Day competitions. Lastly, this Friday, September 26th, is the last day to sign up for Guys Camp Out. Look for the information and registration link from Mr. McCallum on campus messages. That will do it for your news and notes. Let's head over to Sports Desk with Alex and Matthew.
Hello, Warriors. I'm Alex here with my co-host Matthew, and we have a great Warrior Sports Zone update here for you. Let's go. Boys soccer defeated Glenbard North 4-0 on last Thursday night. Goals from Carlton McClure, Luke Rodriguez, and Paul Stefrak. Jared Jardis posted a shout-out as a goalkeeper. Soccer plays tonight against Marmion Central Catholic. Football played Marmion Central Catholic on Friday night and came away with the decisive 42-28 victory. This victory was powered by a dominant rushing performance from senior running back Tyler Jones. Quarterback Colton Miller completed 11 out of 17 passes for 193 yards and a touchdown to his favorite target, wide receiver Logan Oros. Caught 4 passes for 126 yards and a 15-yard touchdown, while also adding a 4-yard rushing score. Wheaton Academy's defense contributed key stops led by linebacker Ethan Brooks with a sack and 2 tackles for a loss. While defensive back Tommy Somer added 4 solo tackles and 2 assists, football travels to St. Edward's this Friday. Girls volleyball defeated Rockford Lutheran High School over the weekend with a 2-0 sweep. Girls play Taft this Friday at home at 6 p.m. Girls tennis competed in a tournament filled with 2A schools with the best girls tennis players in the state. WA girls represented themselves well, finishing in a 27th place out of 32 teams. All players had at least one win in the tournament. Leah Hildy finished her tournament winning both her Saturday matches 8-4 and 8-1 and finishing with 3 wins. Tennis is back in action Thursday at Nazareth Academy. Boys cross country competed in the Woodbridge Invitational, a national race in California on the fastest course in the nation. And all 16 and 17 athletes had season bests for all-time personal bests. Luke Osterholm covered the 3-mile course in 16:01, breaking his old personal record by 33 seconds. Miguel Boney rebounded from his previous race to a run of 16:37. Freshman Andrew Sims ran a 16:38, Jacob Erickson ran a 17:18, Gabe Wingard ran 17:30, Andrew Nyquist ran 17:35, and Alex Bounds ran 17:57, all setting personal bests. The boys' next race will be at Saturday at Bartlett Flying Hawk Invitational at Bartlett High School.
Girls cross country competed in Peoria over the weekend and ran their best race of the year. The girls finished only 6 points behind St. Francis, who are currently ranked as the #1 team in the state. The Warriors were led by Sydney Becker, Briley Painter, and Addie Painter, along with performances at the varsity level from Kaya Pikinen and Kelsey Bruce. Sydney Becker and Briley Painter both broke the 19-minute barrier, which is impressive at this early in the season. They now ranked 8th and 9th in the school history. Addie Painter finished as the top runner for the Warriors for a 4th week in a row, and she ran an incredible race, hitting her first mile at 5:50 and went on to finish with a time of 18:09, setting a new school record in the process. The girls will compete again Saturday at the Harvest. Girls golf team hosted a conference match last week at Villa Olivia versus Bishop Mack. The WA girls won 213 to 246. Eva Marquez was medalist, while Annie Fellows, Dina Chan, and Emma Ray rounding out the team's top 4 score. Girls golf competes this Saturday at Glenbard North. Last Thursday, boys golf won the Timothy Christian Quad, defeating Timothy Christian, Marion Central Catholic, and Bishop Mack. Wheaton Academy posted 147, 3 over, to win by 14, 21, and 24 strokes, respectively. Top 3 scores were recorded by WA students, with Ben Patel 33, Owen Konaris 37, and Nick Rossini at 38. Boys golf takes on St. Francis this afternoon. That will do it for your Warrior Sports Zone update. Let's wrap things up with Jackie and Cecilia.
Thanks for joining us today. Make sure to support your Warrior sports teams, and as always, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Stay classy, Wheaton Academy.